musicians. I'm Ben Brown, and let's continue our conversation on crypto and NFTs and how that benefits you as a musician. Last time I talked about my personal story of how I got started with Bitcoin, and then how I got kind of enamored with Ethereum. And I want to talk to you right now about a thing called DeFi Summer. It was summer of 2020, and I just kind of stumbled into DeFi Summer. Even my Bitcoin buddy, he was so surprised by the things that had progressed on Ethereum, and they had started to do something that was like theoretically possible, but he was like, I didn't know that they'd already done this. And then I was trying to ask him questions about it, and he was like, dude, I think you're one of the people that know the most about this in the world right now. And it's like, what? This kid? No. I still hold that is not the position. I am not any kind of special expert on this at all. So after I bought Ethereum and got into Ethereum, I downloaded a wallet. If you want to hold a cryptocurrency, you need to hold it in a wallet. So I downloaded this mobile wallet called Argent. And it has this really interesting button that caught my attention, which is this little arrow, and it says invest. And I was like, invest? I must investigate. And that led me to a unique opportunity that had just popped up. I didn't know this. I thought this was something that was just sitting there and people knew about. But apparently this had emerged over the summer, and I just happened to stumble upon it. This is Compound, and Compound is the first example of DeFi that I ever came across. Compound allows users in a completely decentralized way to take what cryptocurrency they do have, put it into Compound, earn interest off of that. This is the core concept of decentralized finance, DeFi. The way that they earn the interest is because this is a lending protocol. Another option with Compound is to borrow that money. So you want to take a loan to expand your business because you know you can make money if you accept the loan. Instead of going to a bank, you can literally go to Compound, take out a loan at whatever risk you can tolerate. Compound never had to know who you were, where you are, your gender, your skin color, your religion. It does not care. It's just numbers. This is DeFi. And this started it all for me because I was just I saw that Tether. I had been doing some research before. This is considered a stable coin. USD Tether is backed 1-for-1 with the US dollar. Where Bitcoin and Ether, which is the currency for Ethereum, while those things go up and down just willy-nilly, however people feel, USD Tether is locked to the dollar. And so it's a stable coin. And so I thought that was amazing, where it's oh wow, I can be on crypto with the coin, but it's the dollar and it's not as crazy up and down. And so that was attractive to me. And then it was more attractive to me because this return, this interest rate that I could earn on Compound was instead of getting the bank's piddly interest rate, I could be getting this interest rate. Oh man. One last thing, and then we'll close this conversation out. I will let you go. You can eat your sandwich and go to the bathroom. But before that, I have to explain Uniswap. We talked about how Coinbase and even Gemini, these are centralized exchanges. It's centralized because it's owned by a company and all the exchanges happen through them. It's kind of antithetical to crypto because crypto wants to be as decentralized as possible. In this scenario, at any given point, the government can tap Gemini on the shoulder and be like, hey, I want the information of everybody who's exchanging stuff on the thing. Or, hey, you got to shut down. It's you can't do this anymore. And so in the minds of the crypto world and in DeFi Summer, people have been dreaming up a decentralized exchange, having a Coinbase or having a Gemini where people can exchange tokens, swap tokens back and forth, but not have to have it in a central place This is going to be called a decentralized exchange or a DEX. And the first DEX is Uniswap, which allows you to swap any token for any other token as long as it's available. If I had known about Uniswap, I would have taken my 5 cents of Ethereum and then brought it over to Uniswap and then requested to have it converted to Tether. It's like a completely decentralized exchange. You can go to Uniswap and you can provide an equal amount of Ethereum and an equal amount of USDT, and then people will utilize the coins that you gave to Uniswap to swap back and forth between them. It's a 0.3% fee on these swaps. So there's a direct pool that does Ethereum and USDT. This was another opportunity to invest with crypto, to buy the crypto, and instead of just having it sit there, having it work for you, like if it was sitting in a bank account or not. And that's what I did. I put in $100 of Ethereum and $100 of USDT, plugged it into their pool, and so people have since used that ETH and USD pool to exchange ETH to Tether and Tether back to ETH, and Uniswap as a whole gets 0.3% of the transaction. And I, as one of the people providing $154 million worth of those assets, I have a proportional percentage of that 0.3%. And that's been good. I think it's earned me over $300 over the past year and a half or something. Not to mention, the value of Ethereum going up over that time. That's it. That's my experience with DeFi Summer, Argent Wallet, Compound, and in Uniswap. Next time, let's talk about BlockFi. Go get a sandwich. Go to the bathroom. I'll capture you in the next thing. And again, I'm Ben Brown. I have a Patreon where I'm creating Hangout with Musicians. This is my attempt as a sound engineer to help my musician friends. I'm trying to help them build a music career online. Yeah, come and join me on Patreon. 10% of what I'm given on Patreon goes to my favorite charity, Give Directly. Give Directly is fantastic. Go check it out. We'll continue this conversation in the next week. Bye.